against the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo! Lakad mo! Normally!
You know, Darkseer nowadays, I guess he's more of a frontliner with his aura build, but it still feels like...
Tide doesn't have a point in Kraken Shell, but he's farmed, like he's underneath the tower, so should be okay. Now you gotta put a point in Kraken Shell, point in Anchor Smash. It looks good on paper, because you're like, yeah, I'm playing this Slark, I'm gonna steal his strength. But Tide with Gush, and even puts another point in Anchor Smash, so Flyby is dead here.
His damage is just too tremendous, and Flyby, yeah, with the Arcane Curse on him, he gets under tower, but last word is there. Long range from Stinger will connect and kill the Darkseer. So a pretty resounding victory already in that top lane for Beast Coast, while in the mid, the toss back, Dark Margot sends Alacrity under the tier 1 tower. He'll pop the water rune though, and it looks like he's safe and sound.
Needs to be careful now. Dark Mago will have another combo. This could be potentially opening. He is level 5, 3 points in Avalanche.
And you're right, Ego dies. Sacred finds that kill. But the mid lane is going to be close with the Avalanche toss. Dark Margot not quite able to find the kill. Ember Spirit's giving him the chains to return a bit of damage back to him.
He needs to run back. That's the problem. If someone else died, if it was support who died, then he could refill the bottle. And now, Rubik in a lot of trouble. Does have a couple of leap charges. Let's see XCJ if he decides to go for it. But yeah, raindrop.
Oh, and the Gush. Lift up into tower range. Schofield survives and they kill the Marauder. Beautifully baked by the
bottom lane. Try to get a kill on this Rubik. Tide might be a bit too difficult kill to get.
Well, they're trying to hunt Ego in the tree line. Can't catch a glimpse of him. Looks like the TP out there going to get Stinger away from Ricky's rotation.
This is very fast Yasha from K1. Yasha, power treads. He's already farming in the triangle.
Oh, they have the vision of him. That lane ward sees him cut into the trees. So Dark Margot's moved down here, going to get them 1 and potentially 2 kills. Marana's leapt into that tree line.
He's going to go with Thunderstoy and try to cut the trees. He knows he's stuck there.
Broop. Go on, Dark Margot. Broop. In you go. Just going to keep cutting the trees down. Slowly but surely, find the Marana. Hello there. Easy peasy. Find the kill. Now maybe transfer this into a tier 1 tower.
You don't expect this to happen. Stinger has been level 6. He popped global 9 minutes into the game as a
time.
Dark Mago tossed Silencer on a mid lane.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Global available in 10. Let's see if they decide to make another move. They're a bit low on HP. Where's the smoke? Here it comes.
Yeah, there's no stopping that Tide pressuring bottom tier 1. So he plops himself there in front of the enemy tower, shoves that while the rest of them traversing across the map. Mid lane is an Ember Spirit, so the Tumbler's Toy, Global Silence, will catch him out. And Alacrity, a quick pick there for Beast Coast. And it seems like Beast Coast are moving very quickly and finding kills, and usually when that happens it feels like, oh, they're killing a support, it doesn't matter. But in this game it's core kill. Slark's dead, Ember's dead.
Yeah, so far Beast Coasts have been pretty amazing with the movement around the map, going for the kills. This is the type of lineup I expected Knights to do the same thing, but it's just not happening. Alacrity sitting at 0-1-1, has 3 points in Searing Chains. Like, you want to be playing with Marana.
Stolen arrow, Rubik trying to get away from the Darkseer Ricky, but it's not going to work out. And we do have that big old heal from the Darkseer now. Felix deciding not worth his time to keep giving chase. Fine. Manta style done, 13 minutes in for the Naga.
This is huge timing for K1.
And they've also got a catch on the Ricky, who went a little too far hunting for Stinger's silencer.
Felix doesn't have enough. Oh man, he bought mana boots. I think this is a big mistake on Ricky. You can go back to mana boots, but you need to have gold saved up for that 15 minutes.
A jump mid, Dark Margot. Woo! With the sleight of fist, they have him. Wicked sick. Dark Margot really just showing why you cannot let this man have it tight.
Farm 1,000 gold in a minute and a half.
No, you're going to lose all traction on the map. Your towers are falling. Tide under the smoke screen, but
no,
a big outlash and the global on top. The Ravage will come. 4 caught in it, and the damage looks good from Beast Coast now. Blow up 2. Ego and Felix down. They'll try and vac them into the wall, but it doesn't bloody matter. Marana and Darkseer trying to sprint away from the collapse of their side of the map. And Beast Coast back in with Dark Margot, toss one in, Flyby dead. Arrow does connect, a big kill to grab though. Dark Margot's giving, what, 900 gold away.
A good item against both Ember Spirit and Darkseer.
Yeah, good point. Up at top, it looks like they're about to clash. Rubik pounced and leashed upon, but they've got the global as coverage. Stunning Sacred gets the mech off in time and has the Ravage as the backup plan. Now Darkmar goes in, blows up Ego, Slark is gone. Fly by an XCJ, they're going to follow him into the grave. Naga's arrived, the damage is substantial, the song to stop the TP, and now Beast Coast rally around their position 1 carry. They want Flyby, the Dark's here is the big kill. Highest net worth on the Radiant team, just demolished, while the Mirana... Ooh, well, those no kills, and Knights, they hold on.
Dark Mago ready to go in one more time.
Who's he going to find? Mirana's an easy kill, but I think he wants the bigger one. Throws the spells onto the Slark and blow him up with the Fade Bolt. Alacrity trying to get on top of him, but the global comes off cooldown and used. Stinger giving chase with Schofield and Dark Margot. The surge on the Ember Spirit. The gush comes in, but there's Dark Margot
Another
again
combo.
with the jump. The vacuum on 3, but the damage is lacking. They need a little bit more. Finish off the Tiny. Alacrity getting the job done finally, while Sacred is being battered by this Ember Spirit. Nice, they're able to fight back. Oh, but
Here
look,
comes K1.
Look who's here with a Ravage to cover him. It's the Naga Siren, the most farmed hero on the map. What are you going to do, Knights? Kill off Sacred? Good luck. He's got a Hood and a Greaves and 6 1-charges left. Flyby. He'll surge. He'll try his best. But Naga Siren just whacks them into the ground. A triple kill by K1.
He's not dying. Sacred has been on low HP.
Let's get it done. Side arrowed. Again, no cares given. And Ego, that was the Slug. The position 1 just disappears. No longer on our screens because he's 6 feet under. And Beast Coast, another back from Knights, the buyback.
Double buyback. Dodges the sleeping dart, so they're not going to get much out of this. I don't think Beast Coast will even go back, even without Ravage.
No, they got stolen vacuum. 3 of them caught up in the avalanche. Toss combo. Dark Margot slaps them down. Ego back to Fountain Your Head. And another loss, it looks like, for Knights here. They stand no chance against Beast Coast. GG is called. And Dark Margot's Tiny. Real decisive performance from him.
Complete domination in this first game. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this. Oh, what do I build next? Okay, Silver Edge. Okay, got it.
Nice. Satanic, maybe? Yeah. It looks like Schofield with Sacred here. Going to get a lot of damage onto XCJ. Stinger's Phoenix nearby as well. First blood might just be spilt already. Before the creeps even meet, they've got their silencer all locked in place and slapped down by the shield crash.
You need this kind of an opening for Pango. Pango from the offlane, now he's back to full HP. Like by drop, I mean dropped Falcon Blade and used Magic Wand.
Alright, good efficiency. Even has a shared tango to play with as well. Well, slow and steady wins the race. Both of these teams looking for that consistent laning stage playthrough. Schofield going to jump on the Psalms at top, and this is the threat that we said. XCJ getting slain by the Pango. Sacred and Schofield pairing up there to even do a good bit of chip damage to Ego. A nuisance. Just burning away at Flyby.
Felix is so low.
Dark Margot.
K1, ready with a stun.
Oh, rebound, jump across. Schofield's still dead, while Stinger fighting with a Tusk. Beast Coast lose a couple of heroes, and K1...
Another kill. Pango's gonna hit level 6. He is actually level 6 already.
Yeah, might see him TP in mid, because there is a move on Dark Margot's Tiny. Half health, Sacred's coming.
15
Rolling
charges.
Thunder's ready, pops the Fairy Fire on the Tiny, and now we come towards Alacrity, who's low resources. No mana, just
Good
the Fairy Fire to
sidestep.
play with. He sidesteps the roll, gets down the staircase, but he walks back in towards Dark Margot's Tiny, and Schofield is there. Kill off the Void Spirit, slowly but surely, through the Resonant Pulse damage block. And they get that killing spree up on the Pango, who's, yeah, like you say, become really a primary carry.
Difficult kill to get. Go on Tiny underneath the tower. He has 12 armor. XCJ thinking about getting in, and with Spectre should be enough.
Yeah, kill the Tiny mid. Thought they were going on bottom lane as well. K1 very low, and they do snowball on him. Ego moving from mid to bottom, not finding the Lina though, unfortunate.
Lina almost 500 move speed with the rebound and Fiery Soul, 7 charges. They'll use everything on her, sidekick, tank. A lot of damage that's gonna come out just from like his combo with 1 extra either this Aghanim Scepter from Spectre or with the full Haunt committed. They could easily split the map. Stinger now in trouble. He's coming back.
Yeah, still level 5 as well, so no Supernova. Silencer, such a great hero against that Phoenix, and it looks like Schofield being eyed up as well. Tusk and DP, They can't really dive this tower just yet. I want to push that wave towards the tier 1.
They have numbers. I'm a little surprised that they didn't decide to just use a snowball and get on top of him. He's trying to buy as much time as he can, but this tower looks pretty dead. K1 forced out of the lane. I'm looking at the stacks. There are no stacks
Through the bottom jungle, moving towards mid. And that's why Beast Coast have a number of heroes here already prepped just to shove out of the wave, make sure there's
Spectre
no ease
needs
of
to be
access.
careful. K1, if he lands LSA,
And they dive in first. Light Strike hits. Blade Mail's up, but the damage is good. TP's coming in from Knights right now, and
that was
K1
close.
to death with that Blade Mail reflection.
I thought he might die. Like Blade Mail, it got buffed. Before it was 4.5 seconds, now it's 5.5. So that extra second, a little surprised.
Sacred, like you said, with the Greaves. Tower sat around 200 HP. And a Rolling Thunder to kick things off. Good Darmago jump with the Avalanche toss. Flyby pops the mech himself and turns back onto the Tiny now. Oh, Darmago about to die. K1, can we get any damage done? We go with Laguna Blade to kill off Alacrity. And Ego's in trouble as well. K1 just opens up and shreds through 3 of them. Flyby on the retreat. Exo's expired. And Sacred, K1, they've got the ability to catch up here with a shield crash and the damage they need.
It's going to be a full team
Silent
wipe.
Ascent, can you kill off 1 on your way out? No, you can't. Not quite. An Ultra for K1 and a team wipe.
It's not the fight you want to be fighting into. Sacred just brought Guardian Greaves.
Yeah, look at there, the hero levels, right? Phoenix is what, 4th, 5th place? Ahead of the DP and that Void Spirit.
Yeah, that's the problem. The DP is only level 10.
Sacred does get jumped here by Alacrity, and a lot of damage comes his way. Blow up the Pango while K1 and Schofield just trying to evacuate. With the shards there, though, Schofield has been caught out. Ether Remnant will cancel the TP in the end. Taunt him up, and a couple of good kills from Knights as Beast Coast stuck around in the enemy Ancients just a little too long.
They need to delay this game. It's all going.
Yeah, keep the stacks up. Taking this tier 1 mid.
Oh, they just placed 2 Observer Wards at the same spot. Yikes.
Owie. In we go onto Schofield. Spectre trying to haunt and catch up to K1. Jaunting back as Dark Mago.
The middle of them.
Egg and the Gleipnir on the top of them all. The Light Strike catches 4.
Beautiful.
Kill Dark Mago, but it's gorgeous from Beast Coast. Down goes Spectre. A 3 for 2. As K1 and Sacred still trying to charge forward, looking for XCJ.
Not the trade you want to have.
It's not ideal, but they'll take what they can get. And Beast Coast eyeing up this Death Prophet mid. Dark Mago's got the opening. Tosses her back into the Gleipnir Light Strike array. Laguna Blade's ready, but the Snowball is a bit of save. Trying to buy time after the Rolling Thunder's used up, but Sacred will roll back in towards them. Find out the Tusk. Felix caught up. Schofield and Dark Mago want to keep running forward. They've got another Blink Avalanche, but the Arcane Curse makes sure they can't go on the DP. Find the Silencer instead, so 2 supports and going for this large camp is very risky. Gleipnir is out.
That's the
BKB off as well. Now the team is springing into action. They're sprinting up the top lane. Spectre's on top of the Lima, but they've got Dark Mago and Sacred here, collapsing on the Death Prophet. Supernova's out. Oh, K1 still dead, but Beast Coast fighting around that big team fight ultis they've got. Trying to blow up the Death Prophet, burn her alive with a Sun Ray now. Schofield and Sacred open up onto her. Schofield's dead though, and the DP's still alive. Finally, they get Flyby. Now, walloping away at the Sacred Pango. Aegis is claimed, but Beast Coast lose out in that fight.
No buybacks committed from Knights. They, like, even with this BKB that was popped by Lina, K1 immediately uses it. They still lose the fight. This is why I would love Lina to pick up the Aegis, especially some medieval words. Playing against Knights, huh, Gary?
That's a Mangonel against the Knights, yeah, you're right. The Supernova, the toss back. Dark Mago's found the DP, but the Snowball save. Gonna get them away from the Supernova, but into the Rolling Thunder they land. They went too far forward and they're both dead. One has buyback, the other does not. DP cannot return. Alacrity needs to get out of there with a Dissimulate quickly, while K1 focusing down the buildings. Sacred getting dragged a little bit by the Ether Remnant. But you have no Exo, no care in the world, just straight onto tier 3s. Now being backed up by his team as Alacrity initiates onto this K1 Lina, and they blow him up. Beast Coast nowhere nearby enough, and a Supernova now forced to be used. They have to fight around it. Try and get Sacred involved, but now it looks like try and get the hell out of here. Stinger will die, but be brought straight back into the waiting arms of Knights. And what an odd move by Beast Coast.
This is the second time K1 did this. First he didn't pick up the Aegis, then TP's away from the T.
Aegis and Shard for the Spectre. And they're stepping in towards mid. Dark Margot getting Astral the Bond. Shards. Ooh, BKB blinks and gets away. A little bit of distance to allow the TP. Good crash in.
Anyway.
Walrus punch on Dark Margot. BKB's going to expire, gets the toss up and kills Alacrity. It's all messy here in the mid lane as Schofield disposes into the Light Strike Array and the Death Prophet's down. Laguna Blade was good and K1 with the help of the Tiny. The Blade blow them up. Aegis is already gone. Light Strike Array is there. Another toss up and they've killed the lane. Difficult prospect for them now. Is just such a wild time going back and forth. Feels like Beast Coast have had the upper hand throughout this series. And they get the disarm onto K1 before his BKB. E-Blade there from Alacrity onto Flyby. Schofield kind of stuck on the high ground now. Horn comes in, the Spectre diving, looking for the back lines. The Schofield falls. And Lina, though, able to stand her ground. No Forest Soul stacks for her. Need to protect the Supernova now as Stinger zoning out the rest of Knights. They've got Spirit Siphon on the Lina, but look at Sacred. He tried to kill off the Spectre, but surrounded, killed off by Ego, while Lina Laguna blading into the Death Prophet. They've got avalanches and tosses, but not enough damage to finish off Flyby. Schofield's going to rebound away again, and Stinger dead to Alacrity.
They want to get it.
Let's go for it. Silver Edge for K1. He's not under the smoke, but the rest of them are. And we just saw the Pango finish off a full pipe, so even more protection for K1 and his squad. Knights on the high ground though. Smoke breaks, dive in. They see the DP trying to focus Flyby with a good rolling Thunder Gleipnir. They've got the connection they needed. Good damage from K1, and they try to move in on him. Alacrity and Felix trying to bash in towards K1's Lina, but Alacrity's been found with the stuns and control. No buybacks on either of them. Sansa will use his buyback, but where's the Spectre? Nowhere to be seen. Can't join the fight. DP, Flyby, tossed around, being chucked in this fight. Does heal up quite a lot from his Spirit Siphons, but eventually the inevitable will occur. Death awaits you. The Prophet falls, and XCJ under the Supernova will be following her as well. Sacred in there with a shield crash. Another swashbuckle in a second, and GG is already called. 2-0, Beast Coast victorious here against Knights.
Knights really struggling. They don't have a single win so far in this major.